I'm Angela Martin and welcome to number 3 Salamoni Drive in Kuranda. I'm super excited to show you this absolutely grand pole home that was created and designed by the revered architect Chris van Dyck, who only ever does magnificent and beautiful. And it is a rare combination of architectural distinction, lifestyle flexibility, and future potential income. So this could just be a beautiful family home, it could be multi-generational retreat, or it could also be high-end holiday rental. So the property really does have it all. And we're on a beautiful, almost 1 acre, totally natural, gorgeous rainforest, easy drive into Kuranda Village and super easy commute into Cairns. So press that subscribe button to YouTube so that you can find out a bit more fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one, but before everyone else. And we're going to go in, we're going to have a look, and you're seriously going to fall in love with it. I just wanted to give you a glimpse of that grandeur before we actually go into the property. Now, I'm just going to do a little bit of orientation because it'll just give you a sense of scale. So upstairs is the main living area. We've got a 2 bedrooms, a huge, beautiful big lounge with our decks and our balconies that we just had a sneak peek at. And then downstairs, which we will come down and have a look at, a million combinations of flexibility for, as I said just at the beginning, multi-generational living or income potential. So we're going to head up the stairs and I'm going to meet you in that living room. How fantastic is this? It's warm, it's organic, it's got high cathedral ceilings, and it is just beautiful. Just a little bit of technical data, if there's such a word. When you came in, I don't know if you would have noticed, but under the eaves, we have got what they call big boy gutters. They're huge, big gutters, so that when it rains, you've got big downpipes, big gutters, so no water problems. Now, this is just magnificent. It feels warm, it feels grand, it feels organic, and we have, beautiful wood. Pole homes are all about the magnificence in the wood. So we have a look here. We have got mixed rainforest hardwood. We've got beautiful cathedral ceilings, and the poles, oh my goodness, the poles are just amazing. Now, it's hard to imagine that these would have been in the ground at some point, and they are everywhere in the house. Even if you have a look, again, from an architectural distinction point of view, everything is carved into each other. So the craftsmanship, the workmanship is just second to none. Lifestyle, oh my goodness. This is all about lifestyle, indoor, outdoor, al fresco living all year round. And that is just beautiful. It's a great big chunk of wood that acts as a servery out onto the balcony, which of course we will go out and have a look. Plenty of space. We've got magic wooden doors We've got gas cooking, we've got electric oven, and louvers with fly screens. So you don't have to worry about little beasties and mozzies and things like that. Whoops, a little bit breezy today. You probably see my hair moving, so we are probably going to hear doors banging a little bit, so apologies in advance. This is just unbelievable. That, you've got fans, you've got palms, you've got all sorts of beautiful, just fabulous rainforest. Now behind us, we've got a butler's pantry. We won't go in and have a big look, but it is, I could disappear in here. It is plenty spacious. You can get all your little supplies and brooms or brushes or vacuum cleaners, whatever you want to put in there. But dining, louvers, natural light everywhere you look, and again, all fully fly screen. So let's come out into the balcony. So there's another door banging, so we can see it from this side. That is just brilliant. We're undercover. Again, if we have a look up at the architecture, you know, we've got all these cross bits. We've got all our bits up here going up into the poles. Just magnificent. Absolutely beautifully magnificent. And the balconies actually run, sorry, I missed you the pole there. If you just have a little quick look around here, we've got a balcony that extends just past the window, so you can clean your windows. It's little functional things like that that are important, because we're high, we're elevated, we're going to get the breezes. And look at this. Where else in the world could you sit under these fantastic conditions all year round? Wind, sun, rain, and you are in your own oasis. It is just, it feels like a sanctuary. It feels like a retreat. You can't see anyone. It's totally private. And of course, magnificent views out into your super duper low maintenance rainforest garden. So if you have a look down over here, we can see that it is super easy care. We will go down and have a look just when we've gone through the house, but you're surrounded by nature. You are surrounded by relaxation spots everywhere we look. My goodness, you could just be sitting relaxing on a hammock. I'm not going to embarrass myself and try to sit on a hammock because it would not be pretty. But these here, let me just show you this. So if we have a look at these, look at that. Did you see that? Open and close. And they are separate. So you can have both open, both closed. You can tilt them for the sun, and again, just 100% all year round comfort. Now, we're going to go back into the main living area here, but we've got a beautiful balcony. If you just have a look around over here, that takes us into the bedroom. So again, easy to get in and out, easy to clean your windows. I know that, you know, it's a bit of a silly thing to say, but these are the functional, practical things that we as human beings all have to do. Just glorious, absolutely glorious. And we're back into the house. So relaxation space, I've said it before, it really just does feed the soul. I'm just going to meet you down at the other end of the house. We've got 2 bedrooms and a bathrooms, and then we're going to head downstairs. Come on in. Upstairs we've got 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, like I just mentioned. This is it's a beautiful room. It is not square, and that's what I love about Powell Homes and the way that they are literally architecturally designed. They have got character and they feel fabulous. These doors open up onto the balcony. Again, we've got our louvers and our screens, plenty of fans, and also air conditioning in both bedrooms. So this is the master. Beautiful garden views, absolutely beautiful garden views. Now, from an energy point of view, this house is so fantastically energy efficient because we have roughly 6.5 solar power on the roof. Panels have all just been beautifully cleaned, so the energy conversion is mammoth. We have got tinted windows. Now, can you see that? So the glare of the sun is just gonna, it's you know, you're not gonna be super duper bright, but you're still gonna have gorgeous garden views in the morning. Imagine waking up to this. And this was a little bit of balcony that we can actually get out onto. Ah, there we go. Into your garden for your morning coffee, or you'd go on the big juicy bit, but this is here so that again you can sleep with your doors open if you want to. Absolutely beautiful. Walk and robe, air conditioning up here, big fans, plenty of space. Plenty of space in here for all your bits and all your bobs, i.e. all your clothing. And then we've got the bathroom. So the bathroom is big and it's spacious. It's got a vanity up here. We've got a separate toilet. And of course we can jump in into a little bath for little bubblies. But the towel rail too is heated. So, you know, if you have 10 showers a day and you don't want to wash your towels 10 times a day, you can actually just hang them on the towel rail. But plenty of space here just to, you know, do your bits. We've also got a little, actually this is quite a good little thing here. I'll show you. Little space just round here where you can put in, you know, whatever you want to put in, but, you know, brooms or brushes or cloths, but storage is great. We've got frosted glass here. Not that you need it because this property is 100% private. Now, we're going to head downstairs. We talked about phenomenal flexibility, and we're actually going to go back down the front stairs, but I want to show you down here first. In fact, no, we'll go down this way and then can explain it. So this staircase, the wooden treads on the staircase are magnificent, as in great big thick bits of wood. But we'll notice here that we have, it's almost like it's been boxed in, and that's because we have got privacy, and this is all temporary. This can get removed if you want it to. This staircase is beautifully open, but we have holiday rental downstairs, and this gives privacy for downstairs. So let's just go down this way. Let's go. So we have a door that takes us down to part of this extended family living. Now, if we come round this way here, I'll just show you this temporary setup. It's so that from this side, people can't look up into, you know, up into the house. And if you're upstairs, you're obviously not looking down if you have guests. But this is all incredibly, as I said, temporary. The owner can remove it, and then you're back to having a beautiful staircase if you want to. Kitchenette, fabulously functional. We've got a separate toilet. And here, separate, it's actually full vanity and shower. So we've got toilet, we've got vanity. Have a look in here. We've got a shower. Great. Plenty of space. And again, that warmth, organic feel. Now, there's lots of different ways that we can get into this house. Before we head this way, I just want us to bring our head out this way so that we get a sense of access. We've got a door in here that can go into just this as a little separate space. We've got a door here that can go into its own separate space. And then we have the door in the middle. That's our solar panel, by the way, our solar system. And then a door in the middle joining the two. So we'll come back through here so we can see. Plenty of space under the stairs for, you know, just for storage. And this is beautiful. Another air-conditioned living space. So essentially we've got, you know, two complete living areas. Organic wood, warmth, and very, very, very appealing. Now, this is currently set up as an Airbnb, so extended holiday rental. Who would not want to rent here, you know, for one night or 2 nights and actually have that brilliant view of the garden? And this could be, you know, you could put bedrooms in here again if you wanted to. Remember, they are just rooms, so you can put whatever you want anywhere. But this, I think, currently rents for about $300 per night. Yes, $300 per night. So If you have a mortgage, you can also help to maybe think of, you know, again, income potential, future income potential. So access in and out here, doors, access in and out here. So this could even be closed off. Somebody could use here. Now, in addition to this, we have another beautiful little annex guest room. So this, you know, we're undercover. Could be a yoga room, could be a little studio, could be an extension, you know, for your guests or just your family. But beautiful room. We've got a sail high ceilings. We've got a wood. There's woods everywhere. It's just glorious. Functionality here for hanging up your washing, and yoga mats, you know, weights just to keep you feeling great. And this undercover space that takes us out into the garden. So just breathe it all in. We're going to head round the garden, and then we're going to have a look at that shed. Isn't this just garden just glorious? So this was the little annex. I'm taking you around all of the house so that you can see everything, because pole homes are they're just magnificent. The garden is easy care. If you have a look in here, you know, it's just fan palms, palms. We've got drainage up and down in here, which is just fabulous in the wet tropics. And that takes us up to the living balcony. So that's a kitchen, that's just outside the kitchen. And of course we've got our brilliant louvers, you know, the shutters. And then look at these wonderful palms. Oh my goodness, they are just glorious, absolutely glorious. And they sparkle, they just absolutely sparkle in the sun. So the property, as I said, is about 3,900 square meters, which is about an acre. And if you imagine, we've got some of those cockatoos. We've got about 15 meters extra. So when you see that line here, the property boundary is about another 15 meters in that direction. So if you wanted to, you could, you know, take out some of the extra foliage, but it looks beautiful. You know, we've got bromeliads. We've got these, I know I keep going on about these fan palms, but they are so slow to grow. So when you see a fan palm that is, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 meters high, it's probably about 50 or 60 years old. Look at these, absolutely glorious. So I mentioned about the gutters. So we've got a solar system. We have got big boy gutters. We have got great big downpipes. So the water and the and power is just, you don't even have to think about it. We've also got reflective coating on the roof. So it's about 90% reflective. So the heat is just going to disappear as well. And of course we've got our tinted windows. Super duper energy efficient. Just really, really lovely. But look at this, you know, we're sitting up here on a balcony, surrounded by natives, surrounded by tropical lushness. And we've got this fabulous 3-bay shed. So this is just a brilliant spot, absolutely brilliant spot. Now we've got a man door here. The shed is actually split into 2 different areas. We have a little entrance door here. We have got a garage door here, and I've got a little remote in my pocket. Everyone knows that I love these remotes. Look at this concrete driveway too. Remember, concrete in the wet tropics is our very, very, very best friend. So we can go that one, we can go that one, and of course we just press the same little buttons for it to come up and down again. Now this is a lifestyle enhancer because this room has got air conditioning in it. So it could be studio, could be for hobby, could be for home business, and it's separate from the garage. We've got a door that we can go through, but it's also got a data point. So if you did want to work from home, this could be perfect, or as I said, home business. Absolutely brilliant. Huge garage. Now remember, when we are moving, we have stuff. And when you move into your beautiful new home, you will also have stuff at your place. So we just look at the space, don't worry about the stuff. Great big high ceilings. These are fabulous, love these, so that when you bring your car in, you are not going to go through the other side. And this garage is also deeper than normal, so that your car can get from here to here, and you've got all that extra storage space too. And this is a little door that we can get through if we want to, back into this magic creative space. Pottery studio. Oh my goodness, would this make a fantastic pottery studio? This is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And it takes us back out to the entrance. So super handy, super convenient. Just what's not to love? I really hope that you have enjoyed this wonderful little tour of number 3 Salamoni Drive in Kuranda. And as always, why would you buy this magnificent property? Well, hammocks, absolutely fantastic lifestyle, just relaxation spot. I mentioned at the beginning about it being an architectural masterpiece, and hopefully now you can see it is grand. Everything about this property is grand. The poles are grand, the architecture is grand, the beams are grand. And it has a fantastic, organic, warm feel. It really is just amazing. You have to be here to feel it. A family home, just magnificent, or that multi-generational living that we spoke about, where you can have mum and dad upstairs or grandparents downstairs, vice versa. But future income potential is huge. I mentioned, and this is accurate information as of today, $300 per night for downstairs as an Airbnb short-term stay. So that could help towards your mortgage, or you can switch it on, switch it off, or not even use it at all, but it is there as an option for you to use. And then the actual lifestyle of the property, my goodness, we have got, look at this, we've got the outdoor indoor al fresco, fantastic kitchen, we've got our solar, we've got the most amazing, and I mean the most amazing tropical garden views, 6.5 solar, reflective heat for insulation, al fresco indoor outdoor living all year round. But the location is brilliant. We are literally just a hop, step and jump into Kuranda Village, and only 15 minutes down to Smithfield Shopping Centre, where you've got Woolies and Coles and Bunnings and everything you'd ever want, and an easy commute into Cairns. This property has it all. Lifestyle enhancer, love that word. A 3-bay shed, a room for hobbies and potential for working from home or business, whatever you want it to be, but it is fantastic. So give me a call, Angela Martin at 0403 788 187, or do visit my website, angelamartin.tv. Now, coming soon properties, that's why you should visit my website, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will find out about more fantastic, and I mean fantastic, lifestyle properties just like this one, but before everyone else. I look forward to showing you your magnificent new Paul home.